And welcome to another episode of Cognitive Cuisine. I am one of your hosts, Wize.
And I am Yayoi from Brain to Belly.
And yes, welcome, Yayoi. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm good.
So today we're going to talk about building resilience without the algorithm. Because right now, there's so many shifts going on as far as the algorithm goes, and what's trending, and how can we help people struggling through this? Because even us, we struggle through it. With what we do, we're trying to get our brands and everything aligned so that it could be something that's amazing. But yeah, it's like the other day. What did I do? I did something on TikTok where I kind of reset my algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
It was just certain things I was seeing on my feed, so I just had to flip it and switch it and just do something. It was just some trick that they had me do. But I don't know if it really worked because I still haven't known what I'm supposed to be doing, being more consistent on TikTok and perform and doing more lives. So
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know if it worked properly or not.
Hmm. TikTok is something I haven't ventured into really yet. I watch a lot, but I was like, I don't know yet because it seems like you. I'm still trying to figure it out, I guess. And but like the algorithms, all of these are so tricky. I mean, for each platform, there's something special,
Hmm.
and it's so easy to get caught up in the numbers and seeing, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? But I think the most important thing is, I know this is going to sound really corny, but it's really, you know, what message do you want to lay to your listeners,
Hmm.
to your what you call the soulmate listeners or soulmate clients?
Yeah.
So I think that's more important because when the right people hear it, that's what you need really.
That's,
And
yeah.
and I think it's also part of attracting that type of clientele. And I don't know if algorithms are always going to be that. Do you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't know. The numbers are great. I mean, I look at my numbers and I'm like, oh, I only got this many people listening to it. But then I'm also thinking, are they the right people? And
Hmm.
that's the hard part because you don't know until you get some response or interaction or something.
Oh, you know that's something that's very important. And you mentioned you look at your numbers and so when you when you kind of tie your self worth to your performance metrics, it kind of like sucks. Like you shouldn't make it seem like, oh, I have to have 10,000 views and mean that it's successful because that one person that might have seen the video, it might have impacted their lives greater than what you know. So you're stuck on, oh, I need the 10,000 views, whereas you're not focused on the thing that's important. Maybe that one person that you reach, how is it impacting them?
Yep. And but then the problem with this type of work is that until they reach out to you or they interact with you in some way other than just viewership,
Hmm.
like by comments or something, until they do that, it's you can't really do much more than to really show them this is what I do and this is what I can help you with, or I hope this resonates with you, right?
Yeah,
And it's kind of almost like blind faith in some ways. But I think it's I don't maybe I'm just telling myself this, but a lot of times I'm thinking, you know what, just believe in your message. And I have to believe in me.
yeah,
And that belief is going to translate, or that certainty is going to translate to my future clients or whoever's listening. So I think it's more of having that certainty when you're speaking
hmm,
that's going to resonate with the people. And, it only takes one person to listen to it who's going to spread it,
yeah.
so it's really, it's quite an interesting thing because if somebody likes it and then that person, it's like that ripple effect, right?
Yeah.
Sends it to another person. Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of creators they're looking for that dopamine loop where they're
Yeah.
constantly checking for likes and engagement because that's where they feel that's the most important thing when it truly isn't. Yes, it's important to have the views and all that. But again, you're taking away from your message when you think that the numbers are what what are the driving forces when it truly isn't.
Right. It's yeah. The numbers really, I mean, it's great feeling when you see, oh, I got this many likes or I
Mhm,
have this many people commenting or whatever, right? And it's a really great feeling. But
mhm,
then it's really, what are those numbers? Are those numbers really going to be what's going to drive your message to the people that need to hear it?
mm.
So sometimes I think it's that whole thing about thinking outside the box. If everyone's doing this, doesn't mean it's necessarily the right thing to do.
This is true. This is
Yeah.
absolutely true, yeah.
And I guess I'm the one that always doesn't want to follow the leader. So I'm like, if everyone's doing it, I don't want to do it.
So what have you noticed about how the algorithm impacts creators' mindset and energy?
I've noticed that a lot of people, yeah, they get stuck in the numbers game. And believe me, it's not that I haven't, I've gotten stuck in that too. And then, it's that ups and downs, but you can't rely on that. And I think
Mhm,
that's what the message here is that you can't let it control your emotions and your ups and downs
yeah,
because it's like, I don't know, this is crazy, but it's like you know, when you were in high school and there was this guy or girl that you really liked, and every little thing he said or she said, you know, the good things and the bad things, they regulated your emotion, right? It's kind of like that. And it's having the algorithms control your reactions and your emotions. And I think it's dangerous in a lot of ways because we get so caught up in that. And we have to remember that our core is to get our message across.
yeah. And, so we're recording this earlier than usual because I'm taking a 2-day boot camp on building my speaker business,
Yay.
and so one of the homeworks they gave me was to go and research 3 speakers in my niche,
Ah,
and so listening to these speakers, right, and I'm, like, amazed at how they're speaking and everything, and one of the first things you do is you try to compare yourself to these speakers when you shouldn't, like, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't because they're so much ahead of me and so much of advanced that, of course, I'm not gonna be speak as well as they do because they do this professionally.
mm-hmm.
I speak on my podcast and on cognitive cuisine, yes, but it's a different kind of speaking, but I'm just going ahead and going to, again, make myself uncomfortable and do something that, is just something I've wanna do and really step out of my zone and so I don't know, it doesn't have nothing to do with what we're talking about, but it was just something I wanted to just bring up because it's very important when you challenge yourself and you do things 'cause it's something that you're really wanting to do and so when you step out of yourself
Yeah.
and do something and make yourself uncomfortable and do something, it's just it kind of it all ties in together.
Yes, I agree. And first thing I want you and I want to do is recognize you and celebrate you for stepping out of your comfort zone and pursuing this because that first step is the most difficult to do, and I say celebrate yourself, yay.
Because of course it's because a lot of it has to do with we've and this is something that's discussed on this show frequently because it's something we both struggle with, which is imposter syndrome.
Yes.
And so when I look at all these speakers and I look at all these again, it's like there's a lot of people we kind of measure ourselves against when you shouldn't. We just shouldn't. We should just like when I looked at those people, I was like amazed, and I was like just taking notes on how I can improve and what are things that I need to do to get to where they're at.
Yeah,
Not compare myself.
exactly.
Just go in. All right, I like this. I like that what they said there. Or I like this one. What the topic
Hmm.
they brought up that way. And so it was like, oh man, I went to their website, looked at what they did. I'm building my abstract today. So there's different things that I'm doing, and it's like this is just a step for me
Hmm.
get to do where I to get to do what I want to do for the like I want to do speak on stages and inspire and motivate people, and I'm excited. Yeah,
Yeah, I love that too, and that's one of my dreams as well. And I think it's wonderful. I think it's great that you're taking this step. And like you said, comparison, my mentor always says, don't compare yourself to others because that's not really going to help you. Compare yourself to what you were yesterday. How much further have you come? Because you can't compare yourself. Let's say, I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking of whiskey for some reason, but I thought of whiskey. You have this, I don't know, 20-year-old, 30-year-old whiskey compared to one that's just been, put in the barrel for 5 years, right?
yeah.
Let's say you can't compare the two.
No, that it's one is
Yeah.
much more smoother than the other. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it came. My head just said whiskey, but it's true. The smoothness and the texture, the nuances are different,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And it could be with any other thing. I don't know why it came out whiskey, but other things have the same type
Well,
of
'cause
nuances.
yeah, because
Yeah,
it's aged
exactly.
and preserve. So the thing with speaking, yes, is y- we're not aged, but it's
Experience.
more experienced. Yes, that's what it takes. It's just the more experience.
Yeah, and the more, the basic framework, everyone needs the basic framework, and everyone has that, and we can learn that, right?
Hmm.
But the rest is really, um, learning experience, learning what the audience does, or getting up on stage, or talking to a couple of, a group of people, and seeing how to use their energies to energize you, or how you
Hmm.
can how to move around in that on that stage so that you have more impact,
Yeah.
on the people that you're speaking to. Things like that. Those are things that you learn through experience.
Hmm.
Yeah. And so you can't compare, which is, it's so easy to do. Of course,
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that all the time, thinking, oh, that person's so good. I'll never be like that. Or, and I'll be like, no, 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 don't say that,
Do that. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's really about rehearsing and practicing, right? What you learned. And even if, I mean, sometimes I practice in front of the mirror, I practice to my dog, or I just practice on camera just so
Yeah.
that I know what I look like or what I'm saying.
Hmm. Oh yeah, no, and it's something that I'm working on. I'm gonna actually challenging myself, uh, which I should have been doing earlier, but it's just just in taking just from yesterday when we started the boot camp, just the stuff that I learned
Wow.
and it was just it was amazing. Today we're gonna be working more towards actually working on my pitch and on
Okay.
my speech and on my talk and everything, and
Hmm.
so it's a process and a step, and so I'm proud of the fact that like all right, and it made me realize like learning in the class yesterday was very it was amazing because it made me realize something because they like they said something to me that was um it was mind altering for me. It was something where it was along the lines of you, me, I control what happens. Like the fact that a lot of the stuff hasn't happened for me, it deals with the fact that I didn't make it happen. Like I didn't. There were certain things that I knew I was supposed to do that I didn't do, and so how do I expect results if I haven't done what I'm supposed to be doing? If I haven't gone out and done do the things that I'm supposed to be doing, like there's certain thing like okay, like what was it? It was probably I can't even think about the example, but it's such a great an example that it made me realize like damn, I'm in the position I'm in right now, not because of anyone else, but because of the choices I've made and because of the things that I haven't done to really take my business to where I want it to go.
Yes. And that's a learning that we all have to learn as well, I think.
Mhm,
And um, I think that, yes, some of it is on us, a lot of it is on us,
mhm.
but you also have to give yourself grace. You can't just say, just because I didn't do this, um, you know, that's why I'm stuck here. Instead of looking at that way, I think it's better. I like to think of it the other way, saying my business or I've gotten this far already when I could have been this far.
Yeah.
I could have been stuck back here. So, yes, it's good to look at something to say, this is my goal or this is the model I'd like to follow. But don't say that it's my fault that I didn't get this far or I wanted to go that far. It's a good learning. So now moving forward, I'll do this, you know. And I'm telling that to myself too. So don't worry.
Mm.
Hello.
And
There's so
you
many things.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm learning right now? That regardless of whenever what topic we have,
Uh
we
huh.
always find out and create another topic and we just so I would think we're gonna just from now on, we're gonna just start talking and just forget the topic and just whatever we talk about from now on. Because it ends up being that whatever we talk about is still important. Like regardless of whatever it is, whatever topic we start with and whatever topic we end up going to, it's always important. It's always has something to do with what we're focused on what we're trying to build. So I think for now on, I'm gonna just give up on deciding on what time. We're just gonna come on like, hey, what's on your mind today? What's on your heart? What is it that you feel today? And I think that's what we're gonna start doing from now on. It's like how we're feeling today. What do you want to talk about today? And that's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a conversation on how we're feeling, and how we're doing, and what we're doing. So scratch what we said at the beginning of this show. This show now is about whatever we feel like we're talking about and whatever is important to help inspire you guys out there to be a much better person and to do much better.
Sorry, I got off topic again.
No,
But,
you
you
were
know what?
it wasn't you, it was me this time. So it wasn't you, it was me this time. But it's all great. It's good. I love it. I love the fact that we're able to have these conversations.
True.
And it's like we talk about so many different we can talk about so many different things. So then when we're able to just like venture off into whatever it is. So I don't care. Like it's good. I love it.
Yeah. So getting back to that subject, I think we also need to give ourselves grace, right?
Mhm.
Because, I know for me, I always like say, oh, I'm not as far along as, this person is or that person is. And yeah, I should have done this instead of doing this, or, I should have prioritized this. And the thing is, you know, should have, and those things are important to acknowledge. It's
Mm.
good to be aware of that, but don't go down that rabbit hole because once you go down there, it's easy to get stuck. And instead, think of, wait a minute, look how far I've come because I did this, you know? And yes, moving forward, maybe I should do this instead of, you know,
Yeah.
um, I don't know.
and it's
Instead of watching Netflix, for instance. Yeah,
it's not like I beat myself up because I don't.
yeah,
But, because I do realize that, yes, I've done things that, I should be extremely proud of, that I've done things that, no one would have thought was possible. Me and my the what me and my nephew have built with Real Wise has been amazing, and we've started from nothing. We didn't know where we were gonna go. We didn't know what this was gonna be like. We had no clue. But the fact that we went out and everything we said we were gonna do, we've done. We've launched the production company. We've started the publishing company. We've started the radio station. We've done things, and we're working on building clothes. We've actually built soon we'll be having a couple of sneaker lines coming up. We have so many different things, but that's because we're like, all right, we're willing to step out of our comfort zone and do things that people say, "Oh, you can't do that. You're not capable of that." No, no. And so if we keep if you keep listening to those outside voices, right,
yeah,
it's not going to help. It's not going to inspire to motivate you. So
yeah,
that's why it's important that you connect. Like it was important that I connected with you and Steve and everyone else that I've built some amazing relationships with, because these are the conversations I want to have. These are the people I want to speak to because they help me improve. They make me like these conversations with you have made me a much better
oh,
um communicator and
thank
speaker,
you, thank you.
because the back and forth and the knowledge that I'm getting from you, and you make me feel like you validate me. You validate me because you're like, oh man, that's great. Like you encourage me, and,
Oh,
and so I appreciate that.
thank you, thank you. Well, I mean, it's a two-way street, so, of course, this helps me. It's also good practice for me to be
Yeah.
doing this, and it's something I enjoy doing. It's, also I think we the energies work so well.
Hmm.
I think that, I'll say something and then you'll say something and then that'll spark something else. And it's a great back and forth. It's like when like watching tennis, a good volley in tennis, right? It's kind of like that. And I think that works. And, if whatever we're saying resonates with whoever's listening to it, um, that's all I really want is that it resonates with them and it helps them to say, "Oh, I never thought of it that way," or, "Oh, they're making a good point.
Yeah.
Maybe I should think of it this way instead of this way." Um, if it'll just, yeah, make somebody think or create some awareness for them to say, "You know what? I don't have to listen to what society tells me. I can do what I want," right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely. And so that's why it's been everything I'm doing now. Right. It's been important because it stems from my love of wanting to help people and wanting to be there and inspire, and because everyone has the story to tell.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone. It's just that a lot of us are afraid to tell it. A lot of us are afraid that people gonna look at our stories and be like, "Oh, that shit don't matter. It's irrelevant," and it's not true. We all have a special story to share.
Yeah,
Everybody's been through stuff in life,
oh,
and maybe what you've experienced can help someone else. Like,
exactly.
so for you to feel like your story's irrelevant, no, it's not. There's someone out there. If you feel like your story is something that will help others, then I champion anyone who wants to go out and share it, or either through books or through a podcast or a speech, whatever it is.
Yeah. And I think it's also therapeutic for us, right?
Mhm.
Whatever, by you telling your story, whoever,
Yeah.
by telling your story, you're healing yourself in a lot of ways. Um, because, because you may feel that you're still not 100%, this way or that way, or I'm not, all of us are always growing, right?
Mhm.
And we're never going to be like, oh, I'm cured, that's never going to happen. And it shouldn't, you shouldn't, if you're saying, oh, I'm cured and I'm 100% okay, then something's wrong with you, you're lying, right? One way or another. But the thing is, you know, just so that we're moving forward. And if someone is where we were even a year ago and is listening to this or listening to something that you said and says, oh, wait, a year ago he was or she was like this.
Mhm.
But, by doing repeated things, doing good things to move forward,
Yeah.
they got here. So that gives me hope, right? That
Mhm.
gives that person hope. And I think that's what it is. It's that ripple effect.
Yeah. Oh, one of the things that I learned was a visceral vision,
Yes.
and I didn't know what that was. I had no clue. Like I know what a vision board, I know what a vision
Mhm.
is, but I didn't know what a visceral vision was. And when they explained it to me, it was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like so when you create a visceral vision, you're actually looking towards the future, right? You're this is the future. This when you create this vision,
Yeah.
visceral vision, it's you in the future
Yes.
talking about what you've done in the past.
Yeah.
And so you set it up. So I had to set up I spent some time setting up my visual vision, what I wanted, how it was gonna how on this day of on August 20th, which was yesterday, August 20th, 2026, he said, well, August 20th, 2025, I decided to jump into head first into my speaking business and to wanting to grow and grow. So I did the visceral vision. I sent it to my coach early this morning so that when we start the course, he can have it. And he responded and he was very proud of it and all this other stuff. So I was, so yeah, it was an amazing thing, man. I actually did homework last night.
Yay. Let's celebrate you. Yay. Yeah. It's something to celebrate because it's so important that, I mean, you took action, right?
Mhm.
And you're seeing what's in the future. And I'm getting goosebumps just talking about this because it's so important. And like in my neuroencoding coaching, we use this a lot.
Yeah.
This we call it future pacing, or it could be called different things. But it's
There's so many
really,
words for it. Yeah, there's so many different words for it.
yeah, but the concept is still the same, right?
Mhm.
You see yourself, even if it's like a month from now, where are you going to be? What are you going to be doing? How are you going to be, responding to a certain thing or certain person? Um, and really getting in touch with that and feeling it.
Oh yeah, no, I've been
It's such an amazing thing.
these last few the last days, even last yesterday, like because I've always known about an elevator pitch and stuff like that. I
Hmm.
just never had the proper one. I've never had one where because I've never really sat down and thought about it and
Hmm.
stuff like that. And people and so now they're like, oh man, because when people say, "Oh, what do you do? What are you? What do you do for?" And then you go and break it down into this whole big. Oh, I do that. Oh, it's just I've had to learn to break simplify it because not everybody has 3 minutes to hear what the hell you do.
Right, right. It's so true. Yeah, elevator pitches are so important to refine, always refine it and refine it.
Hmm.
And it's like never ending, it seems like. You can have one, but then you change as well. So
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that's
So,
not really who I am now.
what's your elevator pitch?
My elevator pitch. Oh gosh, you put me on a spot now. So yeah, I'm a neuroencoding specialist. What that means is I teach people how to change their mindset so they go to their default best place,
Hmm.
especially when it comes to changing their relationship with food from chaotic and messy to peaceful and balanced. That's what I do with people and their food.
Awesome, awesome.
That, but I still need to refine it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not as strong as it can be, and but that's the gist of it. And if that people are like, oh, but saying that, people are like, well, first of all, they're like, what's a neuroencoder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, if that catches them, or it's usually the yo-yo dieting, or the chaotic and messy to peaceful and balanced.
Mm.
That gets a lot of people, because my target audience, or the people that I'd like to speak to, are the people that are going through this chaotic and messy situation with dieting and health, and going to a balanced and peaceful relationship with food. Because I've been there. I've been at that, chaotic and messy and icky part of it, lived that for a long time. And now I can be at peace with food, which is like such a different feeling altogether.
So would you like to hear my elevator
Yes, please. I
pitch?
want to hear it.
I help people who feel stuck or silenced turn their setbacks into comebacks by reclaiming their voice, rebuilding confidence, and stepping into their purposeful leadership.
Whoa. Yay. I love that. That's to the point.
Yeah, and that was something I'd never had. That was something I've never had.
Wow.
And just yesterday doing the boot camp, and
Uh
then
huh.
10:45 today I will be doing the boot camp again.
Woohoo.
So I'm excited. This is something
Yeah.
that I've always wanted to do. I've wanted to be a public speaker because there's so many people out there that have gone through grief and loss and everything. And I feel like, yeah, this is something I've experienced. This is something I've gone through. And I know what it is for people who are suffering through grief and not. So yeah, it was something like, all right, this is what I want to do. I need to speak
Beautiful.
on stages and help and inspire people and show them that, hey, regardless of what has happened in your life, things can turn around.
Yeah. You could get back up. Yeah. And it's true. It's true. And it's knowing that there are others that have gotten up
Hmm.
that makes the difference. And knowing that they can be helpful, they can help you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a big difference.
Oh, it is. It definitely is.
Yeah. So, yay. That was great.
Mhm. Yeah, I've and all of this in the last 24 hours, it's been it is I've worked on stuff. So I'm excited for today because today now, I like I said, we're gonna work on building my speech and my talk and all that.
Your
And
signature talk.
yeah, my signature talk, yes,
Mm,
building my signature
cool.
talk.
Cool. Cool.
I
Cool.
don't have one yet, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to building it, and I'm actually looking forward to being able to speak.
Yay. That's great. That's great. It's always great when you have those opportunities. And it's great to have a signature speech, right?
Mm.
Because, one speech that's going to capture your audience. And I think that's wonderful that you're doing this. And so, yay for you. But celebrate yourself.
Oh, no, yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm extremely happy. I
good.
think, I'm extremely excited because I'm finally decided to take that step, and like, you have to invest in yourself. So, yeah, I took this boot camp, and I'm investing 12 hours because it's 6 day hours
Yeah.
yesterday, 6 hours today,
Wow.
and so, yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's great. So so happy for you. Yeah. Because I could hear the excitement in your voice, and I see it in you, and it's just a great feeling to know that, somebody's excited about something. To see someone, the passion and excitement in another person is such a great feeling, and especially when you somebody that you care about, a
Yeah,
friend.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. No, and it's because, again, I was in a setting where there was so many people like me, like, who are in the beginning stage. There were some people that, yeah, they've been doing this for years, but then there's people who are just starting out, who are discovering, like, "Ah, this is my passion. This is what," and I feel like this is something that can grow into something that I truly do love. Like, I wanna do this. This is something I wanna do,
Yeah.
right? Um and the only way I'm gonna be able to succeed is by going out and making myself uncomfortable and going out and doing this and just throwing it, like, I know I'm gonna suck when I first start out. I know
Yeah.
that. I
All
don't
of us,
I
all of
don't
us.
I don't expect to be, um, a seasoned speaker. Like, so I know it's not gonna be, but again, I have to go like you said, practice it, go in the mirror, sit in the mirror, talk, uh,
Talk
do
to your dog. Yeah, cat.
talk to the teddy bears that is whatever, what are you the stuffed animals you have, anything, it doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you guys to repetition
Yes,
is the best form of anything.
yes,
It's
yes,
that's the only way you're gonna improve is by
yep,
repeating it and doing it, and then eventually it just becomes second nature.
yeah, it's
You won't
true.
even
Yep,
it doesn't even sound like it's rehearsed or anything.
mhm.
It just
It
becomes second nature, the words just flow out like, because it's truly is who you are.
yeah,
These are your words,
yes, and it's just learning to craft them in a way that's going to
inspire and motivate, yeah.
right, exactly, and, I think that's what these trainings are so important so that we can be, um gosh, it's like a machine, right? We're kind of in like, you have to train it. You have to
Mhm,
train yourself so that you can be the most effective that you can be. And learning these techniques is important.
yeah.
And it's like my mentor always says, just open your pie hole. That's what he says all the time. Just open that pie hole. And I'm like, yeah, I'm opening it. I'm opening it. And the more opportunities that you have to present and open your pie hole or actually speak, right?
You're realizing that he was correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more I do it, I'm like, "Oh, okay." It becomes easier and easier.
Mhm.
Like the first time I went live on Facebook, I was like, "Oh my god, what am I doing?" I was like so scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "I don't know how to go live on Facebook." Blah 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 blah,
Yeah,
right?
look at you now. Look at you now. You and your small bites and all that. You're going live frequently, and you can tell that you've improved so much. Like you're the confidence and the way you just handle it, and you're doing the small talks and the topics, and it's because you're doing it every day.
Yeah.
It's something constant. This is like breathing for you. Like you go out, like all right, I gotta walk the dog. While I'm walking the dog, I'm gonna do my small bites,
Yeah.
and that's what you do.
Yep.
And that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And so we're here to tell you that this is how you improve, like
Yep.
going out and taking the small bites and
Yeah.
doing those things.
eh,
But it has to become something that you have to make it build the system.
Right.
You have to make it part of your ritual. You have to
Yeah.
make it part of your routine. So yes, it has to be. You have to build that system. So like, yeah, this is all right. I got to go walk the dog. This is what I'm going to do while I'm walking the dog.
Yeah, and that's the easiest, it's been proven scientifically. There's been research done that if you attach a new habit to an older habit or
Mhm.
an established habit, it's easier to continue doing it.
Yeah.
So, in some ways, I'm glad I tied it into my walking my dog because I'm like walking my dog thinking, oh, I should do this, I should do that. And I'm like, why don't I just tie it in together?
Yeah.
Because, while I'm walking her, she's browsing, doing sniffing things and doing that. And I'm like, oh, I can talk.
Yeah.
So, and you see lots of people talking on the phone when they're walking their dogs anyway. So,
Yeah. So
like, okay, I could do this. And it's really like if you're going to keep on repeating something, put it into your routine. Like I said, it's easier if you attach it to another routine that you're always doing. So, like, daily affirmations, you know, um, mirror work. I do that while I'm putting my makeup on or, doing things like, or doing my morning routine, facial routine. Okay, I'm a woman. I do my facial things. So,
oh no, this I have routines that I really need to get back into certain things that I've I've been lacking and I know this. But these last couple of days, like today, and they're just it's just showing me like, all right, man, you know what the hell you're supposed to be doing. Let's stop bullshitting and let's get back on the grind and do and people think that in order for you to be successful, you have to burn yourself out. No,
no,
you don't. You don't have to burn yourself out. Like
I agree.
just be consistent with it.
Yeah,
Don't overdo it. Don't overdo. Because then you will burn yourself out. And
exactly.
burning yourself out is not a sign of success.
no,
Just because 'cause you're doing grind no, it's not. It's just you're not taking care of yourself.
and that isn't success.
No, no.
Yeah. And I think it's to reframe what success means and to take out all of the things that society told us is
That's what
success.
this is, yeah,
Yeah, because we've been told, oh, you have to work hard to get to this place, or you have to almost burn yourself out, right?
yeah,
In order to get to the next level. But that's not true.
yeah. No. You
Yeah.
have to find yourself. You have to find yourself, and you have to find that system that fits you.
Yes, exactly.
And that's what I'm still working on is building that system that fits me so that I can get the results that I want.
Me too. I mean, you know, I I'm always having to refine and course correct
Mhm.
because, your course or destination will change occasionally too.
Yeah,
Like by doing these things, you sometimes realize, wait a minute, maybe this isn't the way I want to go. And you're
yeah.
like, this doesn't resonate anymore with me. I've changed too much. Or, maybe I started out back here, but now I'm over here. And I'm like, but
And that's yeah, and
yeah,
that's the thing. Like, right? We still look at ourselves as that person that was back here,
yeah,
but you're not realizing that now you're this person here. So now there has to be a course correction. There
yeah,
has to be something you have to do to change because you're no longer that same person I'm no longer that same person I was 5 years ago.
exactly,
I'm no
exactly.
longer the guy who was making excuses to why I couldn't be on the mic, why I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, why I shouldn't, because people are not going to. I'm no longer that person because now I know people are listening to me.
Yes, yes.
People are tuning into the podcast. So why am I still afraid? Why am I still that person?
Old
I'm
belief.
not that person anymore because I'm much more confident.
Yeah,
Like even now, the passion that is coming out of me now while I'm speaking about this, it's showing me that listen, you belong here. This is where you belong. You're supposed to be doing this.
yes. And I
Stop being
just,
afraid.
yep, I got chills listening to that.
Stop it. Stop being afraid. Go step out. Make
Yeah,
yourself the person that you're supposed to be. And all of this is coming into me in the last couple of days. Like I knew who I was supposed to be, and I was just afraid.
we all are. Yeah. And
I feel great just doing this right now. Like this right now is just amazing to me. Like I have this in me. I have this passion. I have this drive. I can inspire others to be great.
yes, you can.
So why am I afraid? And that's what a lot of us struggle with.
It's,
It's
hmm
not just me. It's a lot of us that
yeah,
struggle with this.
me included. I mean, hello. Yeah. I'm always like, I can't do it. I'm like, I'll do this. And I get to it and I get to the last part and then I can't do it. And I sabotage myself a lot.
Because we get in our own heads.
Yes.
We're in our own heads. So we're questioning what we're doing. Oh no, I can't do this. I can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
no, you can.
Yeah. And I've learned that it's really about going into your heart.
Yeah. And
So,
coming out of your head. Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking from
And
yeah.
speak from your heart. And I've been working with something called heart coherence for the last several months. And
Mm,
that's been helping me quite a bit into getting out of my head because somebody will ask me something and I'm like, and I'll do this. And they go, stop thinking. And they go, close your eyes, go into your head, focus. I mean, go into your heart. They go, close your eyes and focus on your heart. What does your heart tell you? And by doing that for me, closing my eyes helps me to focus more into what my heart is telling me, not what my brain is telling me.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's so important to connect with your heart. And I
Absolutely.
mean, that passion was really from your heart.
Yeah. It
And it was
was
wonderful.
because it was because it's how I've been feeling. It's
Yes.
actually how I've been feeling. Like, why am I so afraid? Why do I doubt myself? Why is it that I don't think I'm capable of doing this? Why is it within? Why am I? And again, it's that imposter syndrome creeping in.
Yeah.
It's that little devil on your shoulder telling you you can't do this.
I
You're not
I
strong
picture
enough.
it, devil little Weiss and
Yeah,
then good angel Weiss.
yeah, like, "Yeah, you're not supposed to be doing this. This is not who" like, "No, man, like, smack them off and listen
Yeah,
to the one on this side."
yeah, yeah, exactly. I just pictured it. It was kinda cute. Like those old cartoons where you have angel and devil, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's true. It's that battle, constant battle, but for me, going into my heart has really helped, and maybe another time we could talk a little bit about that heart coherence because I think it's so important that people connect back to your heart.
yeah,
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 yeah.
and yeah, again, that's it's amazing to be able to speak from the heart. It's
It
amazing
is.
to be able to express myself the way that I do. And it's funny because right, when I speak to my wife, she's like, "I don't know how" she's like, "When you speak to me, you always stutter and all this other stuff." But I don't see myself when I'm speaking to other people, I don't stutter. I don't be, but it's more comes out much more freely because I'm not thinking about it. When I'm talking to her, I'm trying not to stutter.
Got it. Yeah, because your focus is
I'm not
on
trying
there.
to stutter, so I can stutter.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it comes out like I don't so when I speak to her, I'm like, I gotta stop thinking because now she's looking at me like, "Well, you want to do speaking, but you're stuttering. You stutter when you speak to me." And I'm like, "But I don't stutter when I speak to other people."
You never stutter with me.
Yes,
On these
yeah,
recordings, I've never heard you
exactly.
stutter.
So it's like, because she's like, "Oh, you don't." I'm like, "It's different. It's different when I'm speaking to someone else because I don't know. It's her. It's definitely her."
Well, because you care about her so much, your brain is like, I don't wanna hurt her, I don't wanna say anything wrong, this, but then that's your brain talking. So I think it's going into your heart, could make a big maybe a difference, I'm not sure. Um, but I think, like, my mentor always says, yeah, "Where focus goes is where energy flows."
Yeah.
So, I'm always, like, keen on that, and I'm like, "Yep," I have to see where my focus is going all the time, and I have to course correct myself a lot.
Oh, yeah, because now yeah, even now, I'm knowing that I have to course correct. I have there's things that I have to change in order for me to get to where I wanna be, or
Mhm.
wherever I see myself going.
Yep.
There's things that I have to change. There's things that I have to replace. There's just habits that I need to break
Yes.
and start new habits and new rituals that are important and align with what I want, with the
Yeah.
purpose that I want to live, the life that I wanna live.
Yeah. And breaking those patterns is not an easy thing, but it can be done, and
Mhm.
slowly it can be done.
Yeah,
And, that's one of the things of neuroencoding, and that's what I teach a lot of, is breaking those patterns that our minds set up for us, that have been set up in us. Breaking that pattern and inputting a newer pattern that's more empowering.
yeah.
And, it takes time, but once you're aware of it, it becomes easier.
You know what? It's so funny, right? Because sitting here and having this talk with you, right?
Mhm.
I've been I've been looking at trends on TikTok and all this stuff, and like I've been wanting to script something, and I'm like thinking to myself right now, no, you know what? I'm trying too hard. I'm trying like I want the script to be perfect and all this. When all now in all actuality, I should just come out. I should just speak from the heart. I should just come out and whatever it is, the 2 minute TikTok video I'm gonna do, whatever it is that just speak from whatever's on my mind
Mhm.
and stop trying to be perfect.
Because perfection doesn't exist.
They don't.
And, and I used to be a perfectionist for a long time, like with my photographer, when I was, photographer, like even sets, I used to do a lot of still lifes. I would be like, it has to be perfect before I could shoot it on camera, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, just get over it. And then after a while, I'm like, screw this. I can't do this any longer, or I'm too tired. I'm just going to shoot it the way it is. And it usually turns out pretty good. Of course, there's improvements that could be done.
Yeah.
But the lesson there was that, I took too much time trying to be perfect that I lost a lot of opportunities in shooting a good shot,
Yeah.
or I could have been on to my next shot and things like that. So really, it sometimes you have to just take action, learn from the mistakes, do it again, and just repetition of that, rinse and repeat, really, of that. Yeah. And hey, and it's really that's life. I mean, we've all been doing that.
Mhm.
That's how we've gotten to where we are now.
And see, it's like I don't understand. I sometimes I be questioning like, all right, bro, like you've come so far. I've come so far from where I was at and to where I'm at now and to where the podcast is and to where everything that I'm doing has grown. And so yes, has it grown to where I thought I could. Matter of fact, I didn't even see myself where I'm at now. Like I didn't see this. So I should be like celebrating this because I didn't even see me doing the numbers that I'm doing now.
Yeah, and since I've known you, I mean, look how much growth you've had in this year that I've known you.
Just in this year alone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Even the past 7 months, 8 months,
exactly. Yeah.
the
It's been like,
change
whew,
and the growth
yeah.
and the confidence.
Mhm.
Like when I was 360 pounds, I was afraid. Like I didn't want that was one of the reasons I didn't want to do public speaking was because people look at you when let's be honest, people judge people because of their weight.
Yes, I've been through that. Yes, I know.
People who have said comments and saying, "Oh, look at this fat guy on the stage. What is he going to talk about eating?"
I know. It's nasty. It's really
But
nasty.
but these are the things that are going through my head. Like
Right, right.
when I was 370 pounds, I was like, "Who's going to want to listen to me?" Because I look at myself in the mirror and I was like, "Oh no, I wouldn't even want to listen to me." But I was but it's the truth.
I know. I
It
know.
hurts.
I know.
It hurts.
I'm hurting.
It hurts, but it's the truth.
Yes. But see, but you took steps to change that.
Yes.
And that's the key, right? You took
Mhm.
steps to change that. And you've built confidence because you took those steps. You took those uncomfortable steps.
And it just gives me another thing to talk about. Now it gives
Yeah.
me another thing I can talk to people can relate to me.
Yeah,
Not
definitely.
just the loss that I've suffered, but look at the transformation in my life.
It's so true. Yeah.
So
And that, and
so I need to give myself
yes,
kudos.
yes,
I need to give
yes,
myself I need to stop dwelling on what I haven't accomplished yet and look at the things that I have accomplished, what I
me
have
too.
gotten done.
Yes, yes,
And so,
yes.
yeah, it's big transformation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen a huge transformation in like it's a year and a half that I've known you, I think. Yeah.
Time flies, wow, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, we talk pretty much every week
Yeah.
and it's it's a big change that I've seen. And it's like beautiful watching this in the confidence. And I'm sure you've seen it in me too.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, and
I've grown so much.
yeah,
Yeah.
I tell you all the time, like your small bites, they're amazing because you're just out there talking and you're spilling out your heart and you're just speaking from you. You're speaking from within.
Yeah.
And it's always something that I could resonate with when I hear you speak.
Oh, thank
And
you.
that's what an amazing speaker does, is have those people, whatever, regardless of what you're speaking on, people can resonate with it. People can look into this too, like, damn, that's me.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, and it's when I learned to not be afraid and speak my truth from my heart.
Mhm.
And, I'm like, the people that need to hear it will hear it.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters, really.
Mhm. Well, yeah, we
Yeah.
just need to stop thinking about the numbers and no, just
Yeah.
focus on that one person. Just
Yeah.
focus on that one person.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing like that one person is me.
Yeah. Exactly. It's so true because that's what I realized recently too. It's like,
It just hit me now. It just hit me now that I'm that person I'm speaking to.
yeah. And it's really, I started realizing, wait, I'm doing this for my benefit so that I can be I can be better to serve others.
Yes, and
And
that's where
that's
I've been lacking. I've been lacking that we're not realizing that, dude, you're the person. It's you.
yeah,
You need to be speaking to you. And then when you speak to you, it's just so much easier to speak to others.
yeah.
Like this, all this right now is happening while we're having this conversation right now. Like all this, like I've like today, I am the most fiery I've ever been
I
on.
know.
I am realizing this right now that today is one of the most fiery I've ever been doing
Yes,
this show with you,
yes.
and I
Me
love it.
Yeah, I love it too. I think it's great. And I'm conscious of our time because I know that you have to get off
Oh, I
soon.
got time. I got time.
Okay,
It's not
okay,
till 11:45, but I didn't
okay.
want us. That's why I said 10 o'clock because I didn't want us
Rushing.
rushing
Yeah,
through it. And
okay.
now we can just cook and do what we got to do. And then we're smoking right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I love this passion that I'm seeing. And like you said, it's only recently that I've come to that realization that it's me that I have to talk to, that I have to perfect. And I just got chills saying that, which is like really weird. But it is because and like when of all the speaking classes and all those that I've taken, they always say, don't worry about speaking to everyone. Just speak to that one person. And it could be you in the past, or it could be you, 10 weeks ago, 5 years ago. It doesn't matter. But pick one person that you want to spill your guts out to or talk to. And that's all that matters.
And honestly, that's I was speaking to me when I went that whole fiery ran, and
Yeah,
I
I
was
know.
speaking to me because I needed to hear it because I'm the one who's been holding myself back. No one else.
Yeah.
No one else. It's been me. It's been my lack of
Breakthrough.
self-confidence, me
Yay.
doubting myself, me thinking like I'm not worthy of this stage when I know damn well I am. When I
Yay.
know what I have to share with others is important. Stop being afraid.
Yeah,
And so anyone who's listening to this, they need to stop being afraid.
yeah,
Join us.
yeah. And hey,
Don't let your fear hold you back. Don't let it stop you from your greatness. Because we all have greatness inside of us. We all know that there's another level to what we're doing.
mhm,
But we're just afraid because we don't know what's on the other side of that greatness.
that's true. And, fear of rejection is what always drives us to stop, right? And I think it's find the audience that's going to embrace you. Find that support group or support that you need. Like, we have this great relationship where we know we've got each other's
You're supported.
backs.
Yes.
And like, our with Steve and all the other people that are in kind of like this circle that we have, right? Circle
Mhm.
of friends or whatever you want to call it. And knowing that you can truly be you in those situations makes you more powerful, more confident to know that I could speak to them. Pretend that you're just speaking to the people that love you and care about you,
Yeah.
if you can't see it. And remember that you have to be the one that you're caring and loving as well.
Yeah.
And that's more difficult to do, but it can be done. And it can be you have to keep on working at it, but it can be done. And like I was saying earlier about morning rituals and stuff, when I'm putting my makeup on and all that, or doing my morning ritual for my face and all that, I'm like talking to the mirror and say, Yayoi, I love you, right? And I say that every morning, but it helps me to put myself in the right frame of mind to be able to serve others.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This has been exciting. I love this. I think I love this new format. I love this new format that we're gonna go with because I feel amazing. I've
Oh,
you don't understand. Like getting this out and just letting this passion out and letting this fire out. Because not in I don't think in any of my shows the fire has been. I've had the fire. I have it. But it's just like being able to express it now and let it out and let people know that yeah, I'm supposed to be here. This is where
yeah,
I'm supposed to be at.
yeah. And that's probably going to be your signature talk.
It just might be.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about that passion and the fire, how it was just an ember inside you all the time. And
Yeah,
then now it's a big
just
flame that
flame,
you,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm ready to just
and to share
set
that
the world
warmth.
on fire.
Yeah. Woohoo. That's so cool. That's so cool. Hey, and I got to witness it. Yeah. It's
Yeah, it's just sitting here now and just reflecting on just the past hour. It's like, dude, where has this been at all this time?
you just need the right outlet and hey, everything has its timing, right?
Yeah.
So, and the speech class and the boot camp and all of that is
Mhm.
it's all coming together.
Yeah, it
And this
is.
was the time that everything was supposed to happen.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So I always believe in that, that things don't, things happen at the time that they're supposed
Supposed
to
to happen.
happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
And
this has been another great conversation. I
yes.
love it. This is one of those this is my favorite episode right here because I've gotten to really let myself go, let myself be who I am and not be afraid of talking and doing like, yeah, no more. There's no more. This is gonna
Yeah.
these next few episodes of Kind of the Cuisine are gonna be fire.
Yay.
They're gonna be fire, everybody. So expect some flames coming out of these
Yeah.
episodes.
Get you expect to be burned a little bit. A
A
little singed.
little singe, just a little bit. But thank you. I needed this. Needed
Oh,
this.
glad. I'm
You,
so glad that I was instrumental in doing this. So yay.
yay. But as always, thank you for another
Of
great
course.
episode. Hopefully, everybody out there can get something from this conversation. I know I did. I got something from it. So I hope anybody who listens to it definitely gets something from it.
Yes.
But I'm excited. Yeah, this is gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I could feel the energy.
Oh man, I would love for us to share stage one day.
Oh yeah, totally. Totally. I would love to do that. I mean, I just pictured ourselves, both of us on stage doing this.
Just have, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. This is fun. This was fun. I love
Yay.
this. This was amazing.
Well, fun is wonderful because when something is fun, there's more passion, there's more energy, and I love that you're getting that. I don't know that passion because I could feel it on screen coming towards me. So
Yeah.
that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Oh man. So for
Yes.
everybody out there, this has been wonderful. If you got anything from this episode or from anything me and Yayoi shared, please share it with somebody out there who needs to hear this.
Yep.
There are people out there that need to hear this, and if you could share this episode with them, share whatever any of the content that we have that you feel that resonates with anybody you know, please share it. It doesn't cost you a thing to share any of the content, any of Brain to Belly or Stuck in My Mind or any other stuff that we create. It's important. We want to help people,
Yes.
and so if you see anyone that is struggling with whatever we talk about, share this episode.
Yeah.
Share any of the content that we do. Share it, Brain to Belly. Share Stuck Into My. Share all the things we do because what we do is for other people.
Yeah. Because we've been there
Yeah,
and we know how dark and icky it
mm,
was.
yeah, definitely.
And when you're out of it, you want to share it. Say, I hope that others can find a way out of it quicker than we went that we went through. Because sometimes it was a little bit of groveling and it was a little bit of, oh gosh, I'm never going to be able to get out into the light, type
Mhm,
of thing. So
yeah,
yeah.
but I'm Wize.
And I am Yayoi from Brain to Belly.
And thank you for tuning in to Cognitive Cuisine. And please, we're looking forward to the next episodes because they're going to be very fiery. So expect some heat.
He, ooh.
All right. Have a great day. Peace out.